This computer doesn't even work. I keep it in my closet, but I brought it out and put it here so it makes it look like I have my shit together. There's not even a cord back there. Is it working? Do I look like I have my shit together? Hey guys, it's Andrew and welcome to Andrew's Advice! If you don't know what Andrew's Advice is, this is when I go onto my Tumblr because that's where all of the sad artistic people are, and I ask you guys if you need any advice. And then in this video, I answer your questions in efforts to help your poor, deluded, empty souls. I'm pretty qualified to give advice, I think. I own a pair of glasses, like, somewhere. I currently have an aromatherapy stress relief candle burning. Honestly, the only difference between me and a qualified therapist is that I don't have a retirement plan, or healthcare benefits, or a consistent salary. But, you know, we can talk about my problems later. Let's begin! I'm constantly thinking about existentialism and death, and I don't mean to get dark and stuff, but like, what's the point of life? What's the point of existing knowing that inevitably we're all going to end? Have you tried Oreos? Trust me, just try them. Even if it's just one bite. Trust me. How do I become hot? Turn your thermostat up to a hotter temperature. Oh, just kidding. Let's not be silly here, guys. That would make your gas bill go up, which is unnecessary. Maybe try a blanket or two. Andrew, I've grown accustomed to lying. I lie pathologically and I don't want to. What do I do? Help me. I myself have been caught in similar situations before. For example, when people ask me, how are you? Good just rolls off the tongue. Even if I was crying 5 minutes beforehand. Good, how are you? Has honestly just turned into like a one-word response. Andrew, how are you? Good, how are you? When my dentist asks me if I floss regularly, I nod my head. I'm constantly texting people that I'm on my way before I have even started looking for my car keys, which usually takes a while. If someone tells a joke or a story that does not induce a laugh out of me, but I feel like it was supposed to, I usually say, that's funny, instead of laughing. None of these lies are things I really think about. They all just come out naturally. So, one thing that I've learned to do when I catch myself telling a lie is just to immediately follow up with, just kidding. For example, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's funny. Just kidding. At least you're not lying. Hey Andrew, so I just moved to Florida to finish college, and I've been getting homesick a lot. Any tips to overcome the homesickness? I just moved to Los Angeles, and I've been getting homesick a lot too, and it sucks. Generally, what I try and do is just go to sleep, so I stop thinking about it. But that's also like my solution for most things. My father doesn't love me. Go to sleep. How do I get the voices in my head to shut up? Sleep. I wish I was dead. Have you tried naps? How do you save your money? Convince yourself that organic food is a social construct, not a necessary quality of your diet. GMOs are fine. And cheaper. Lend yourself to the idea that thrift shopping makes you hip and cool and trendy. Leave your wallet at home when you go out to dinner with those friends that don't really care if you pay them back or not. Ew, just kidding. Don't be that asshole. Or at least, like, be that asshole in moderation. You seem to go through a lot of tough shit. Example, eye problems, the whole missing wallet thing. How do you get through it without losing your mind? Yes, this is true. A lot of gentle misfortunes and strange bodily injuries are constantly happening to me, to the point that it's miserably humorous. Right now I have 6 band-aids on my body, which is like normal. Whenever something bad happens, I just tell myself that it's God trying to give me material for comedy. So my advice would be to just laugh everything off and be grateful for your tragedies. Oh, you randomly wake up one morning with an eye infection that looks like Satan is trying to escape your body through your cornea, but the eye drops that urgent care prescribed you aren't doing anything, so you spend 2 weeks of your life wondering if you have chlamydia? Your future memoir's writing itself. How do I tell my mom that I'm a pot-smoking bisexual? Try this. Hey mom, I like Marys. I also like Juans. But that's not all. I also like marijuana. Bye. How do I talk to the guy I like? Just, you know, make sure you're speaking the same language as him. Don't say anything racist, and then just let the words come out of your mouth. You should be pretty good with that baseline. How do I get money fast? I need to buy things. Just run into a Wells Fargo and scream mother load. Just kidding. I don't know. Get a job, get a sugar daddy, get a good lawyer, and jump in front of a car and sue the driver. All options. I haven't completely gotten over my ex, and it's been a while. We only split because of long distance, and I'm still kind of attached. What should I do? I've never been in a situation like this before, but this kind of reminds me of like when I'm at a restaurant and I have a few bites left, but I have to go to the bathroom, and I come back only to see that the waiter assumed I was already done eating and took my food away despite my plans for finishing it. So I guess my advice to you would be, go to the bathroom before your food comes. Did that help? Advice for people starting YouTube? If you just made a new YouTube account, my only advice to you would be to subscribe to me. That's it. Thank you. Just kidding. I don't know. Be yourself. Buy a hoverboard. Well guys, that's all my advice for this episode of Andrew's Advice. I hope maybe I helped some of you in some way. If this wasn't helpful, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did enjoy, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. A couple fun things are happening in December, which I'm very excited for. So subscribe so you don't miss them, or just subscribe because my therapist is paying you to. Either one works. Just subscribe. Thanks. But yeah, that's all for this week. I will see you guys next week, but until then... Oh, well, whatever. Bye!